Hey there. Can I tell you something that we don't hear enough? If you are not feeling well today, spiritually, physically, emotionally, or mentally, this is for you. We live in a world where it's almost like a badge of honor to push ourselves beyond our limits, almost like an athlete. But in many cases, that isn't even necessary. Our bodies give us warning signs. If it's overexerted, if it's just going through a lot, and if we tend to ignore those warning signs, eventually the body will stop in some way, whether you get an injury, an illness, whatever it might be. And I'm reframing my belief that resting is not quitting. Slowing down is not failure. Listening to my body is not a form of laziness, because that is kind of how I think. And I'm thinking, I need to change this. 2026 is a year for me to take better care of myself, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. All four pillars. I call them the 4 pillars of self-care. Now, last year I had a couple of cancer scares, and it made me wake up. I'm going to be 61 next week. Certainly not old by any stretch of the imagination, but I do feel older because I'm not taking good care of myself. I'm trying to live my life in an 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I'm taking care of myself. The other 20, well, I can work on that. I'm giving myself some grace for that. So I'm encouraging you to do the same. Instead of saying to yourself, how can I push through this? How can I just, muster up, the energy I need? Why don't you ask yourself, what does my body need instead? One affirmation that came to mind for me was, you are allowed to take care of yourself without explaining why. Let that sit for a little bit. Okay? If you find any benefit from what I'm saying today, save it. Share it with somebody else who might need to hear this. Okay? So until next time, enjoy the moment.